Thank you very much. Christmas 2026, will you stop it? We're only back 2 minutes. Now I have Kate Doyle here of Ecokinly. Kate, it's lovely to have you here. Tell me all about your business.
Yeah, so Ecokinly is a Wexford-based sustainable brand, and we design reusable products for all stages of family life, and we are committed to making reusables more accessible and raising awareness about the product. Lots of families don't know that it exists, but it's a...
What is this? When you talk about it, what is the thing we're talking about? We have nappies, not just nappies. What else do you have?
Yeah, so we have reusable wipes, we have reusable nappies, reusable period products, and they're all made from like bamboo, cotton or hemp, so natural fibres, really breathable, and they wash and reuse, you know, hundreds of times. So you're kind of offering families the option to build in a sustainable washable routine and move away from sort of single use, which is obviously very wasteful and can be quite costly as well.
I was just going to say, whatever about wasteful, and obviously that's such a huge component for a lot of families, they mightn't realise that this option exists, and like, let's be real, nappies are expensive and we go through so many on a daily basis with a small baby. Like I think you've the stats on that, do you?
Yeah, so like every day in Ireland we throw away over 1 million single-use nappies, and they can take hundreds of years to break down. So, you know, the environmental cost is huge. So, you know, showing families that there's an alternative and a washable option that they can fit in 1 or 2 days a week. It doesn't have to be all or nothing, you know. Every
when there's
helps.
a punami now, you're straight on it. That's going straight in the wash. And I think that's something that people would think, right, I now know they exist, there's awareness of it, but they mightn't be able to access them. Where do you buy them and how do you use them is such a huge thing. And now we don't have enough time to be talking about how we use them, but at least we know that this business exists, and it's Irish, because I've looked into it in the past and I didn't know there was an Irish company.
Yes, and part of that's probably why I linked in with Leo, and why the idea, like I started the business when I became pregnant with my first baby. I was looking, and I was like, God, I'm going to have to buy nappies every week for the next like 4 years. And I came across reusables on Facebook Marketplace. I was like, what is that? That makes so much sense. And then I began to realise, well, how many other parents, how many other Kates are there out there that don't know this exists and don't know where to buy it? Like, why? I couldn't understand why wasn't this available on a shelf in a baby store or in the nappy aisle. And that was really the journey and the beginning of Ecokinly, and leaking into, linking into the Leo, basically.
There's a leaking into, I was like, that's brilliant. The puns that we're throwing out there already. Now, show us one of the nappies in reality, because this isn't just any nappy. This is beautiful. It's like a piece of art, which you don't expect to see, to be fair.
Yeah, and so, like, it's designed to be as easy as disposable to use. Like, it closes with Velcro, and it's got, you know, all of the parts are attached, stitched in, so parents don't need to worry about folding.
It's soft as well, Kate. For
nice
babies' you know, people
nice and breathable. That's it, yeah. And the artwork, I work with a number of different Irish artists to design the artwork.
That's incredible. So you're supporting Irish artists as well. So there's a lot going on. So when you had the idea, you know you wanted to go for it. I love that postpartum. You're like, right, I'm going to set up my own business. Here we go. What kind of supports did you need, or what did you go to the local enterprise office for?
Yeah, the women, the ladies down in Wexford were so supportive. I had done a good bit of research myself, and I was kind of clear on what the idea was, what's the gap in the market, and what is the offering that we want to bring that's not currently there. And straight from the get-go, like, they lined me up with a mentor, so I did several sessions with a mentor, and that really helped me put shape on what I wanted to do. And then they guided me into various training and funding, like grant supports, as well as access to Showcase this coming weekend. So I would definitely recommend linking in with the local Leo. They have so many supports that I actually didn't realise were available until I got talking there. So
and advice that you received that you'd be happy to pass on to anybody watching right now that might be thinking, right, I've got a gem of an idea, I'm going to go for it.
Yeah, I would definitely say, like, start where you are and do what you can. Like, I speak to so many like mums or women, and they're like, oh, I can't, it's not the right time, I have to wait till X or wait till Y. So yeah, I would just say, like, do what you can where you are. And someone once said to me, start with the chewing gum and sticky tape version and test the market and see what reaction you get. And then if it's going to work, then, you know, go for it and invest and put your time and energy in. But yeah.
Well, amazing. Congratulations, and thank you so much for coming in today.
Thanks so
good
much.
luck with Showcase. I'm sure, just like Orla, you're hoping to meet loads of buyers and get this out there on a kind of a bigger scale.
Yeah, and it's a unique product. It's a really an opportunity now for retailers who maybe haven't had anyone to have a look at it.
To do it, to call you.
Thanks.
Kate Doyle, Ecokinly. Check her out. Kate, thank you so
Sinead.
much for your time. And thank you as well to Orla as well for joining us in studio. And if, like the ladies, you have a small business idea and you'd like to see some support and see what's available, you can head over to our socials at RTE Today.
The very best craft and design businesses from Local Enterprise Showcase on Today, thanks to the support of the Local Enterprise offices.